Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies coming to you with the Big Peat Christmas edition.
It's a special Christmas
It's
edition.
almost like a festivus.
Douglas and Lang's Big Peat.
Big Peat cask strength, and we're going to test it.
Let's test it.
All right, Scott. We just filmed.
We did this one.
We did it brand new, unzipped, popped the cork for the first time, and I didn't have the mojo.
You were a little,
I was like not Merry Christmas-ish.
no.
I'd worked all day.
Well, first of all, what we did, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays. Festivus.
This is a special
Kwanzaa,
Christmas edition. This is
whatever.
Sunday. We usually don't release videos on Sunday, but we thought
we do live ones usually.
Bart loved the Big Peat edition so much he ordered the Christmas edition of the Big Peat.
And we weren't going to do a live show on Christmas.
We didn't want to do a live
because we're with
show.
family.
Yes.
Right. So
Hopefully
we
you're with
decided-
your family now. If
we
not,
decided-
watch the video and then go be with your
I'm
family.
trying to make the monster hat almost be like a beret.
Well, how come we got together for a Christmas video
Well, you look
and
fancy.
I wear a Christmas sweater
You look
and
fancy.
you don't?
I went with a hat.
You didn't even have the hat at first. You got this corduroy,
I know.
brown
In
corduroy
the pre-recorded
jacket
show, I felt so deficient. I went and grabbed the monster cap. Now, you, though, said you stole this from your son's closet.
on. Not from his closet, but from my son. I said, go get me your Christmas
So
sweater.
it wasn't his
And
closet.
he just
You
got
ripped
this.
it off of him?
He just got this. So I was like, go get me your sweater.
That's
I
a
need it
good one.
tonight.
That's a good one. My sons need to get older.
Anyway, we got together. We did shoot this already, and Bart was kind of down. He was kind of moping.
Moping.
Yeah,
It was mopey?
you were mopey.
I was mopey.
We shot it. We haven't even watched it, but we got done, and we was like, it's not good.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
have
it
a
was
drink.
good.
It was
wasn't
okay.
great.
Yeah,
it wasn't Merry Christmas-ish.
No,
It was
it was
just kind
like,
of like
maybe Halloween or
not
like
even Halloween. It was like
Labor Day
it was
or
like,
something.
It was like a Saturday.
Memorial Day.
It was
release.
a Saturday in April.
Yeah.
There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. It was a what release?
Memorial Day release.
Oh boy.
So we thought, anyway, we had a drink, we were sitting around, then we got to joking, we were laughing, we were jovial,
We
and
were
we
joking
said,
around.
let's
By
shoot
the
it
way,
again.
out of that conversation, we're gonna do some like joke commercials for the coins, and they're gonna be when we do them, they're gonna be way over the top.
we need to do them, yeah.
We
have a couple
plan on
ideas
doing
for
them.
some
Yeah, but they're
commercials.
going to be fun when we get
Satirical.
to those. Yeah, they're going to be like, it'd be like the Ginsu knife of challenge coins.
114.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, let's do, we did talk about something, and I've been meaning to bring it up a couple of times, because you were at your, I'm not even going to say where you were at, this convention. Don't say, nope, don't say it, just don't say it. Go one episode without saying it. You were at your
Cardboard.
convention, and you seen, or someone showed you this technique for nosing.
So, right.
Okay.
There was a nosing technique. Buddy of mine lives in Houston. He goes to all these VIP tastings, and he says, we've got to try something. We've got to do something. We're going to do it for you here today. He goes, and he had a very fine bottle. He said, I want you to pour about a dime-sized, make your hand like this, pour about a dime-sized amount into the center of your palm. Now, we've tasted this, so we know kind of what it's going to taste like. He goes,
I would say,
that.
first of all, make sure you don't have Bath and Body
Sure,
Works.
you want a clean
And
hand.
you don't want
Now, we
a
gotta move
strawberry. Okay, move
You're
quick.
going to rub this, and you're going to do a quick smell. This should be a little bit of the alcohol, the forefront. Then you're going to rub it again. And I can't remember this one. Either you're going to get the grain. No, I think this is going to be the body of what you're smelling.
This smells like blue jeans that have caught on fire.
I get the peat. I get a muskiness. I get barnwood. And then you rub them again and you come in.
Barnwood on fire.
Yes. I don't know about the fire. Then you come in, and this should be the grain.
Yeah. I still get peat.
See, I get grain. Now, I may have those backwards. If someone's had a master ambassador, taster, blender show them this technique, put the proper order. I think the last one is supposed to be the pure grain of it. And then the last thing he said is, don't your hands feel smooth? And they do.
Yeah.
They feel like they're
moisturized.
Yeah, he said it's like a moisturizing kind of thing. And he did this with a very expensive one-off bottle kind of thing. And I thought, wow. So, we wanted to bring that to you as a Christmas gift. That's our Christmas gift to you. Not totally professionally done.
No.
But try it with something you have, because you'll be surprised. And then kind of almost the aftertaste lingers even for a while. And it is very similar to what you go through when you're nosing and tasting them.
Kind of like when you see Richard Patterson take the glass and he swirls it and
then
then he
throws it. Yeah, it's a little flourish.
Oh
it's a flourish. You know what? We need to see. I would love to get the nose on our live show.
Oh, yeah.
You think he'd do it?
No.
Somebody out there, if you're in the industry, if you're in the industry and you could tell them, go on the Dummies show. Go on the live Dummies show. That'd be cool.
Well, yeah, well, yeah, it would.
It'd be cool. So, I mean, it's a Christmas wish. Let's call that a Christmas wish. Okay. All right? And now, it's a Christmas wish.
Let's move, though, real quick, though, because we were going to try to make this a quicker video.
It is, yeah.
Because it's Christmas. We want you to spend time with your family. Thanks for tuning in on Christmas Day if you are watching this.
We love you.
We are with the 2016 Douglas Lang Big Peat Christmas Edition.
Yes.
Bottled at a whopping 53.8%.
Boom, Cask strength. Cask strength with the Santa, with the Big Peat kind of face.
And it does say this is a shovel full of Islay single malt Scotch whiskies, including malts distilled at
Give it.
Ardbeg,
Right.
Kalila,
Yes.
Balmore,
Boom.
and Port Ellen distilleries.
With a double bam.
So this is a blended malt that's been vatted.
Right. It's blended. Vatted means a bunch of single malts coming together. They also flat out tell you no coloring's been added, no chill filtering.
That's right.
And it is, did you say the percentage?
Yes. 53.8%.
Boom,
And then
you're right
you
on.
said it's cask strength.
Wow. I forgot that already. What do you got on the nose, my sweatered friend?
I get a salty, citrusy peat.
I definitely get the brine. And you're right. I get it in that exact order. I get citrus before the peat kind of snuggles in at the end. Notice how I brought in a snuggle.
Snuggler.
He's a
In a
snuggler.
onesie.
Yeah, it's a onesie with a flap. But yeah, the peat's kind of at the back. I actually expected the peat to be stronger.
Yeah.
Yes, we're refilming this. That's exactly what I said when I zipped it off. I thought oh my.
You can say it again.
I thought the peat was going to be stronger. Hold on.
Need some more water.
I got wet pants.
We're gonna need some more water.
Hold on.
Okay, so anyway,
That
I'll
was
go
just water.
just with water. Yes, I've done that a couple of times.
Bingo.
So, coin 114, by the way.
114.
Citrusy, a salty brininess. The peat is on the nose, and I agree. The peat isn't that strong as much as I was hoping for with a cask strength.
I gotta admit, I
And the
thought it
big
was
peat.
going to be more. I think that's the first time I've dumped the water. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to keep rolling. What? Look at this. You've dumped it?
Yeah, I've dumped it a time or two.
What do you got?
Woo! Peppery, peaty, spicy, and that's neat. Not harsh. Good.
Good.
Yep. The saltiness. And like I say, even the peat still it's not punching you in the face. In the big peat, I said it just seemed more like a well-aged peat, like a 15-year or an 18-year peat. It didn't seem as harsh as a 10-year peat. Same here. Which I'm not saying this isn't 10 years, but it's been blended with enough that it's brought that harshness down.
You get the alcohol, almost I get like a pepper jack on the forefront. And then the peat's strong in the middle. It's a little more powerful this time around for me. It trails out. I get a little bit
of mintiness.
I'm not getting the mintiness as much as I'm getting like a brown sugar, watered down brown sugar.
Yeah, no, so you said brown sugar before.
I did.
I don't necessarily think there's a brown sugar, more of a citrus sweetness.
I get a sweetness, but it's that sweet, syrupy brown sugar is what I'm getting. Boom, we're back. We had some air come on, and while we were in the midst of that, we kind of noticed that the the extra water and the cleanup.
We need to clean up our space sometimes.
Hey, it's Christmas. It's
Christmas.
Festivus.
Merry Christmas.
So Festivus. Merry Christmas.
It's a Festivus miracle.
All right, so I had mentioned my grandfather's oatmeal.
Yes.
The brown sugar
That was in the
clumps.
first review.
It was. We're bringing it back in. I'm trying to bring it back in.
Oatmeal clumps, you said.
Well, brown sugar clumps
In the oatmeal. I do get a grassiness on the nose as well with this. Almost more like I said in the first review, a marsh. More like a marsh.
Now, again, the first review, pretty dry. Not
It was.
as merry.
No.
Not as merry.
Hopefully this one should air better.
It's slightly merrier. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to tell you flat out. Everybody kind of said, hey, if you like the Big Peat, which I did, that once you get the Christmas edition cask strength, you won't come back to the Big Peat.
Right.
Without having them side by side, I feel like they're kind of similar.
They really do to me too. Feels about the same.
Feels the same. So here's what I'm calling out now. 2017, I want a versus between the regular Big Peat and the Santa Christmas Big Peat.
We'll do
a versus, and we'll see if there's much difference, because I need more, and I love it. It's good.
Now, because I think the regular Big Peat is bottled at 46 or 48%.
Not too far away.
This is 53%. It's only 5% more.
I want to say it was 46, but I can't remember for sure.
Yeah.
I expected a little bit
more pop.
Yeah, a little bit more peat, a little bit more everything.
When we had the Big Peat and I first tasted it, it really impressed me. Really surprised me.
Right.
And maybe I just had high expectations of this. This is still good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's but it doesn't seem like it doesn't. It's maybe a notch above the Big Peat to me. Without trying them side by side.
We are not even intoxicated. I was going to sit here and show you. I do love the can. You got the Santa thing going on in there.
Well, so you keep moving around. Quit moving it around. You're like, look at it. Look at it. And yeah, he's getting smacked by that Big Peat too, just like on the Big Peat can. Santa Claus as he lost his hat, matter of fact. I can't figure out what's going on with the sleigh though.
It looks like a torpedo. Like a 1950s.
No, I mean there's something coming through on this side.
Well, these are the wings that are coming out over
okay,
here.
well, there isn't a wing on that side.
Fancy, yeah, that's a wing coming out.
No.
It's just the angle of it.
No. Okay, so anyway, scoring. I still hate to score it. This is just sitting down. This is too quick. I don't like to score it this quick.
So you don't want to score it all.
Upper 80s. And in the new year, you're going to see a new scoring system that I come up with.
We've pre-recorded the show.
Bart's not fond of my new scoring system.
I don't want to spoil it for you when it happens.
Just stay tuned.
Subscribe, because you're gonna see my face contort with his.
I surprised him.
System.
Bart did not know about my new scoring system.
More like wounded me.
Wounded you?
You know, I don't know. Wounded's not right. Indigested.
Huh.
You gotta subscribe.
Okay.
Wait till it comes out.
Okay, so move back. I'll upper 80s, maybe a 90 mark. I'd spend some more time with it before I decided.
Right. I'm not going to score it either. By the way, 260 was when we did the Big Peat.
No, 260 was the High West Rye.
Dang it, you're right. 260 was the High West Rye. It was 259 was the live show. I can't remember the number.
Yeah, I don't know, 257, 250.
We're right in that area if you want to go see.
We're cranking out shows quicker than some.
Bingo. Bingo. So again, we're going to come back.
What about, is it worth it?
Yeah, I got this off Caskers. All right. Now, I thought Caskers was like a big warehouse seller.
I think they're
educated me.
No, well, I don't know. I've kind of, just from the stuff that they come up with and the prices, to me it seems like Caskers is like a broker that finds and sources bottles and then sells them from other, I don't know.
Well, they did good.
Maybe somebody knows. Yeah. But anyway, because this was the same cost as our Big Peat is.
Yeah, with the shipping and everything else attached to it, it really was the same as the Big Peat. So even if they taste similar, which we will do at versus, this is a higher ABV. And it's got a cool Christmassy can that I may drop or throw around or knock over more water, so I'm not going to.
I did get just a really sweet vanilla right there.
Yeah. Actually, with a little bit of water added, which I don't know if I've done.
I did.
will get a little vanilla because of the prior taste that we did.
So anyway, is it? I still believe it's still worth it. It's still good.
Very much.
It just wasn't as big a step ahead of the Big Peat as I had expected. But we won't know till we do them side by side.
We will do a versus. It's not. I imagine it was going to be some kind of peat explosion. It's not nearly overpowering.
You can't say explosion. See.
Okay.
I've told Bart we're going to have an episode. There's a few words he can't say. An explosion is one of them because he uses it a lot.
What about bam?
Bam is fine.
Boom?
No, it's just explosion. You use explosion a lot. You're like, it was an explosion in my mouth. It was an explosion of peat. It was an explosion of. You use that a lot.
Explosion. But maybe it was apropos.
What?
Apropos.
That's a new one.
Yeah. It was.
Is that copacetic?
No, apropos is that it was the perfect description of what I was experiencing or feeling.
All right. Real quick, no score range. Is it worth it? Yes. Bart, favorite Christmas movie before we close out.
Oh, really? You know what? I really like, not the first Die Hard, although that's a great Christmas movie, and some say it's not a Christmas movie.
Oh, no, it is.
Really?
That's mine. That's my pick. Favorite Christmas movie.
I like the second Die Hard when they're at the Denver airport, which was really filmed
New York.
there.
Well, they filmed in Denver, but it's in New York. Or Washington, D.C. They're at one of the two. I think it's Washington,
See, I know they filmed in Denver.
They filmed it because it was closed down. They moved out. Yeah.
You're right, because they built DIA, Denver International Airport, but they still had Stapleton.
Yeah.
And so they filmed at that one? Okay. And whenever I watch that, even though you can't really tell, I'm always like, that was in Denver. So I really like it.
That is right.
That is funny. I feel like there's something else, but I can't.
Christmas Vacation's got to be still. Okay, if you don't think Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, I know. I thought about
watch
that.
it. We've already watched it a couple times.
Right. I thought about that. But is there another? I got to tell you, no. I'm backing off of all of those, and I'm saying A Christmas Story.
A Christmas Story.
We watched that. I introduced that to my boys. They love it.
That's a good one.
My boy pulled the quote. He's playing Terraria, which is some 8-bit game he plays on the iPad. And he goes, Dad, I just got a Red Ryder weapon. And look at the quote. And it said, you're going to shoot your eye out. And he totally got it. He's like you. He's the quote master. So I'm going to say A Christmas Story is my deal. I love it. I love it. The leg, the fight. Heck, the B-17 bomber hat.
Sticking the tongue on the pole.
Yes. Everything, classic. The flam.
Getting mom dressing you up and all the clothes.
Yeah, and the kids.
Bundling you up. We've sent our kids, my kids are like, they go out in like a jeans and like a t-shirt. You're like, all right, come in when you're cold.
Naked in the Brunching house. They go out into the wild, buck naked, and just have a snowball fight. Not true. Don't call the Children Welfare Service.
Leave a comment. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Thanks for joining us on Christmas Day.
Yeah. It is Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to you. And I want to send out a big thank you. 2016 has been a phenomenal year for us.
It was grand.
Yeah, the 2016 beat both 2014 and 2015 combined in terms of viewer minutes, viewer views, comments. We introduced live shows. It's been a very fun year. Subscribers are up. Please keep subscribing so you get it in your feed. And I tell Scott, this is a whiskey quest we're on. We're on this quest, and we're meeting new people, and we're being helped along the way, and it's just a blast. I mean, it's really, really fun.
And we're just starting.
Yeah, we're in the first part of a trilogy of the quest.
Yeah, it's like when Frodo and Gandalf and everybody, they haven't even made it to
this
where
is
the
your
elves
world.
are. Yeah, I can't even think now.
Someone's yelling at you.
Yeah, I'm sure they're
Someone's
yelling.
like, what?
Yeah.
The elf land.
Yeah, it's like they just camped finally. They just finally got as far outside of the Shire as they've ever been. That's where me and you were at in our quest to destroy the ring.
You even got a big fancy book on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
All right. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro. Dummies.
Merry Christmas.